Okay guys, I know you obviously saw it from the title, but I just got the Mavic 3 Classic, not the original Mavic 3 and not the Mavic 3 Pro that just came out. And I'm gonna tell you why I got this drone, because the specs are a crazy bump up from the Mavic 2. And again, this drone at the time when it came out was super hot in like so many features like the zoom and everything too, but it eventually just started collecting dust and I went back to using my Mavic Air just because it's lighter, more convenient. So I wanted to get the Mavic again and give it a try. So let's go fly this drone and I'll talk to you guys a little bit why I got this one instead of the Pro. So, and we'll do like a little like quick comparison of like the two drone qualities to really show you the difference, because I honestly haven't flown this drone in so long. So let's go and make sure I didn't just waste a bunch of money. Okay, so Allie still hasn't seen the drone and she flies drones for a living too, so I know she's gonna geek about this. You wanna see what I just got?
What? Whoa. Dude, that's sick. I don't really know what to say.
Isn't it like humongous compared to
Oh my god.
This is the drone that I normally use. Just compared to it, it is a crazy difference. Like this is so professional, pro, big and dramatic. And this one just seems like almost like a mini, even though it's the Air. It's crazy how big of a difference they make. But the reason why I got the Mavic instead of the Air this time is because the specs are like a crazy bump up. Apparently it's not even close on the megapixels in the sensor size, which again, you wouldn't be, like I like full frame camera, so why would I be using a smaller sensor with my drones? It doesn't make sense. So let's actually go and see these drones. Allie, I know she's dying to actually fly it, so you wanna fly it?
This is a big boy.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this one too so we can bring like all of them. Okay, we gotta stop playing around. We need to go before the sun sets because I wanna get the most buttery shots of downtown Houston. So let's go. Okay guys, so we just got here and this is what we're trying to test out. So we brought both, the Mavic 2 and the Mavic 3. We're gonna see which one obviously does better. I don't have ND filters for this just yet. I only have like a neutral density filter, but it's like a more of like a polarizer for like water and stuff like that. This one I have ND filters for, so it should help this one, if anything. These haven't come in yet, so let's see. We're gonna rig this one up first since it does have ND filters, because it should help a little bit with the sun, because the sun is still out quite a bit. I wonder if this has the old DJI app. Oh my god, it does. No way. I didn't even think about that. So with the Mavic 2, I haven't flown this in so long that I'm having to download all of this stuff again because I have not used this in so long. Such a hassle when you're trying to fly. So the biggest difference between the two drones is this one has a 1/2 sensor and the other one has a 4/3 Hasselblad sensor, which it might seem like that's not a big difference, but when flying drones, that is a humongous, like a very big difference. Oh my god, have you seen this in so long? Look at this. This thing is ancient. Okay, so we're gonna launch this one now because honestly, it's just struggling. So let's launch this thing. Okay, no joke. This is the first time I've flown this drone ever. I got it a long time ago for a project, never ended up using it. So let's see if it actually is still worth it. Dude, I don't even know how to use these controls. Dude, this is weird. Okay, so I have it in manual. I'd hope so. And yeah, I'll try to get a couple good video clips. It honestly doesn't look that bad because there is a ND filter on here, so it should look decent. But this whole interface and everything is so weird. I kind of want to test the zooming capability on this too, because that's why this drone was worth it. Whoa! Now that's kind of cool. So it is cool, don't get me wrong, like, it's a cool feature, but if you're not using it the way that it's designed, in my opinion, again, it is a waste, so. Well, that thing is struggling, dude. It's getting hot. Okay, so let's go to the Mavic 3 now while we still have some sunlight. This one did okay. I'm very surprised, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not looking the best for it. I love this new housing they put it in to keep the gimbal safe, but it keeps the propellers all completely nooked in. Good job, DJI. That's very smart, honestly. Okay, so the first flight with the Mavic 3 Classic. Let's see how this puppy does, because this thing looks freaking beast. Oh, dude, this is like a kid in a candy store. This drone is nice. So I'm trying to get the same rough shots. Oh my God, dude, this thing looks sick. So even though this one doesn't have the manual zoom, it still does have a zoom function. Even though you're supposed to only be using it for like kind of like sightseeing and whatnot, you can still use it. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. Here's the 2x zoom. So that's the 2x zoom. That is pretty damn good. And then here is the 3x zoom. I mean, that is freaking ridiculous. And again, I guarantee the quality is better because it's just a newer drone in general. The Mavic 2 only shoots in 4K. This one shoots in 5.1K. So it is a big upgrade for sure. And I guess we can definitely tell in these videos because this is looking crazy. So initially when I was getting this one, I was kind of debating between the original Mavic and the Mavic Classic, and since the original Mavic was discontinued, it was a way harder decision, honestly, because I mean, I wanted to get the 2 cameras, but when I was budgeting everything out, it just didn't make sense to pay more for the Mavic 3 Pro. I don't use all the cameras. I just want to get the standard drone shot when we travel, get the wide angle shot, and this one has a punched in camera. It's not a good quality punched in, but it's still cool to have it. So, dude, that is so sick. It shows the home point on there. That is so cool. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, right now, it's not disappointing, but we need to get back and look at the footage, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but let's land this thing and we'll see how it actually looks. Ooh, it does not like to be caught. That is for sure. These propellers are insane. You think the other ones are fast? This one, when it took off, it skyrocketed off. And this wasn't just a low drone we compared it to. We both used the Mavic Air 2 and it does not act like this at all. And even like the gimbal, look at this thing. Like as you move it, it is completely stabilized. Before, the whole gimbal would move completely. So I am impressed with this drone. So let's get back. We are going to look at the footage and we'll go over them because I honestly just have to see how this looks edited. So let's go, let's get there. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we just got back and I'm looking at the clips now. So it is insane, the quality difference. I mean, the second you zoom in to absolutely any clip, it is not even close. The sharpness, the details are completely gone with the Mavic 2. And it had an ND filter on it. Keep in mind, it had an ND filter on it. So it should have been on it. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was expecting the drone to perform better than that. I would honestly be very surprised to see how it compares to the Mavic Air 2, because that's the one that I typically fly more often. And I swear the quality looks better than this, but it could be because I'm more used to flying it, but the second I come into this, the color science is ridiculous. And I wasn't even shooting in log. This is just a standard profile because I just got the drone. I didn't even have a chance to actually play around with the actual color settings, and it is a crazy. Some of my favorite shots I've ever even taken of Houston, I just got now on this drone. I mean, the sunset hitting, oh my gosh, it is ridiculous. Okay guys, but that's it for this video. So is the Mavic 3 Classic worth it? It depends what your budget is. If it's on the lower end and you want to just pick up an Air or a Mini, I completely understand that. I don't think the 3 Pro, in my opinion, the money is worth it. I think this is the perfect medium drone to have that extra bump of quality because it is the same exact lens as the Mavic 3 and the Mavic 3 Pro. Just letting you know, it is the same exact camera. I honestly love just the Classic, straight to it. The shot, as you can see, is beautiful. It is so good. For the Mavic 3 Classic, yes, I think it's still worth it. I think it is a banging drone, and again, it depends on your budget. If you want to get a Mini or Air, I think the Mavic is worth it at this point in my career to up the quality in drones, because the Air, I mean, again, it's good quality. I don't know about the new one, I haven't flown it yet, but this drone is so impressive. That just blew me away seeing the quality on that. So I have a lot more videos coming. I've been delayed on posting because I just got a new camera. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm filming on right now, but I'm gonna make a whole video on this camera, and we have some cool trips coming up. So I'll see you guys very soon. I have a lot of stuff coming. Okay, I'll see you guys later.